Well, hello there. I'm Terry from TerryMLee.com. And before I get started, I'm going to check to make sure all of my channels are live. I'm actually going live, multi-streaming, as they say, going live to multiple channels. And that's what today's topic is all about. So if you bear with me just a moment. Seems to be live on YouTube. Let me check my Facebook page. And then I will check my Facebook group also. So let's see. They all seem to be coming up okay. And I'm doing the strictly Wi-Fi, which I normally don't do, but we're going to go for it today. I'm trying something slightly different. I've got myself positioned a little bit differently. I'm only sitting in front of my window, and I'm normally on my big computer, blah, blah, blah. So it looks like we are good to go. So anyway, as I said, I'm Terry from TerryMLee.com, and not trying to get overwhelmed with technology today, but I thought I would hop on and talk a little bit about streaming to multiple platforms simultaneously. Now, a little bit of geek setup. I'm just using my laptop, my mic, and the software I'm using is Restream.io. So what it allows me to do is to stream to multiple platforms, and I'll show you a little bit about some of the platforms in a moment. But it allows me to have a broadcast or a show to multiple platforms at the exact same time. So you might ask, why on earth would you want to do that? So I've taken a little bit of notes and what have you. So the first thing is that you may be new to setting up your business, your show, or your live stream, whatever the case may be. And you might be trying to gauge where your audience is. Is it on, popular platforms, Facebook or YouTube? But there's a slew of other platforms that Restream supports. At this time, Instagram is not one of them. Instagram kind of doesn't play well with anything or anybody but itself. So Restream doesn't stream to that, at least not as of yet. Another reason, let me check my notes right here, make sure I don't forget anything, is that you might want to make a grand offer in one fell swoop. Instead of saying, to your Instagram following, well, maybe not Instagram, but to your YouTube following, to your Facebook or Twitch or Ustream or what have you, you want to do a grand offer. You might be having a launch and you want to stream to all of these locations all at the same time. That is one way that you could do this, and it would just work phenomenally well. You just have to have enough bandwidth or juice in your internet connection at home so that things don't get start buffering on the your audience's end, because that would not go well. So you want to make sure you have a good internet connection. And unlike what I'm doing right now, is that I'm Wi-Fi only on my laptop. I do not recommend that setup. Although you can, I always prefer a wired connection. That means like your Ethernet connection, because I don't care how fast your Wi-Fi is, it's usually slower than your Ethernet, that hardwired connection that that you can get, and it will reduce buffering. So, third way is definitely testing your conversions. So, let's say you're doing an offer, a launch, or you've done sort of a webinar, but it's live via um, your platform that you're streaming to. You can see maybe which audience converts better. It could be your offer, don't get me wrong, but you can start to see where you're getting the best ROI, or return on investment. Is that you're a following in a particular platform, and maybe you're trying to decide if you should put more effort into a particular platform or not. That will help you gauge, especially if you're saying the same thing to the multiple audiences. So there's no variation. The only variation is just the platform. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to switch to my desktop really quick, and let's see, switch over. Let's see. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to bring up, this is just a web view of some of the platforms that Restream uses. So you've got Facebook Live, your personal profile, Mixer, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, LinkedIn, what else? Those that do a little bit of gaming. There's Ustream down here, and there's a ton more, but these are the channels that it will use right now. And so since it's web-based, it should work on Mac or Windows, or anything that, at least with what I'm using is Chrome browser. And so it's pretty easy. I have a chat window down here. In fact, I'm going to put a link in the chat window so that if you are interested in getting, let's see if it went to all the other platforms. I'll do this over here. That went to YouTube. Somebody is coming to my door. Isn't that interesting? Distracted squirrel. But anyway, I'll make sure. This might have doubled up a couple of times, but this is the link, and you can check out Restream for yourself. But I'm using it with a piece of software called Ecamm Live. I'm on a Mac, but because, again, like I said, it's web-based, it should work with whatever you would normally stream from. And so it makes it so that you can see your chat. Let me bring that up really quick so you can see it. You can have a chat window. Here we go. And you can just toggle between, or you can just see it this way and it will show all of them. But you could have one interface that will show all the chats or what have you from one pane. So it makes it really, really nice that you can do this. So if you're interested in checking out Restream, use the link. It's a really nice piece of software. I love it for when I do multiple streams, and another way to grow your audience faster, because you only have to go live once. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Bye.